jumping jack-o'-lanterns, Batman. It's almost Halloween.
Quiet, Robin. This is no time to be carnivorously crunching on caramelized candy corn. We have a college campus to clean and quarrelsome criminals to conquer.
I concur. My Canadian comrades, we've cautiously constructed a creepy collection of clips to commemorate this Christianized Celtic celebration of cadavers and carcasses.
Today is Thursday, October 29th. I'm Bat Britt.
I'm Dick Grayson.
And you're watching the special Halloween edition of AC Talk.
On today's show, we will initiate an awkward adventure at Algonquin as Amanda assumes anonymity.
And then we're going to find out why Craig is consistently cross.
And pissed. Then we'll be traversing the danger zone with Jake Dangerfield.
Corey and Mitch will keep things current with this week's sports update.
And then we travel with Tricky, who will trespass on turbulent territory.
Jeff and Zach review Super Mario Maker on this week's episode of Level Up.
Exciting news for the TV students, as we will be saying goodbye to our beloved Saved by the Bell new set.
Yes, that's right. Construction begins tomorrow and will be ready by Monday. Thank you, CBC.
But right now, it's time for your weekly news.
Mine?
Algonquin College is in the early processes of creating its own official coat of arms. The insignia is to be designed by the Canadian Heraldic Authority. But before that can happen, Algonquin must send in their official design statement, which essentially is a list of the values that the college was built on and on which still stands today. If you have your own idea on what our coat of arms should express, take a gander at the design statement on algonquincollege.force.com. They want your feedback. Personally, I think what best reflects Algonquin is Tim Hortons and parking fees.
In White Girl news, the AC Salon Spa and Boutique located in A building by the Fitness Zone is having a special event tomorrow. The salon will be providing manicures and pedicures using marshmallow pumpkin latte scented products. Yum.
Holy Mean Girls reference!
That sits fine with me. The event is from noon to 4 tomorrow. You can book an appointment by calling the college and using extension 6804 or by emailing salonandspa@algonquincollege.com.
It's 2 days until Halloween, but in 2 weeks, November 11th, Algonquin's annual Remembrance Day ceremony will take place in the food court of D building. The college is welcoming local veterans to participate in the ceremony, so if you know a veteran who would be interested, call Algonquin College at extension 2148 or send an email to brennac@algonquincollege.com.
On Monday, Algonquin students had a chance to practice their Halloween makeup skills in Student Commons. Cody Kreller has more on this story.
With Halloween fast approaching, lots of people are looking for creative costume ideas. So the second-year theater arts students and the Algonquin Student Association decided to host a special effects makeup tutorial right here in Commons.
It's a workshop. It's just special effects makeup because that's part of theater. Sometimes you do special effects for the stage, right?
What time did I come here? I came here at like 12 and I was done probably less than an hour.
Don't think that you can't do it. Like you would be surprised at what you can come up with once you sit there in front of a mirror and try to figure it out. Like your face is the thing that you're the most familiar with. So painting it and accentuating it is actually quite easy when you just kind of sit there and play around with things.
Hopefully you're inspired to experiment with makeup this Halloween. For AC Talk, I'm Cody Kreller. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Cody. Your advice was helpful, although some people can look scary enough just by removing the makeup they already wear.
Yes, Dick, you do look scary. In other news, be sure to pay a visit to an updated Bits and Bites located in T Building. They're famous for their mouth-watering chicken souvlaki and homemade feature salads. Bits and Bites is extra spooky this time of year, so go check out their Halloween decor while enjoying some delicious food.
If you like animals, then you won't like the college's new photo series titled Humans of AC. But if you do like humans, then you will want to check out the anonymous portraits and interviews collected on our very campuses. Together, they form a vibrant personal perspective of Algonquin College and the people who breathe life into our community every day.
Here's a quick look at some Algonquin students featured in Humans of AC.
This is Zane, and his statement from this photo taken at B Building says, "I'd like to get a job in social work when I'm done going to school. I like learning and working with people and learning more about society. Sociology is my favorite subject, but if I won the lottery, I'd take my pop-punk band and travel the world in an expensive tour bus." as long as the bus had Wi-Fi.
This next picture is Jess, a third-year nursing student. Her statement from this photo is, "I care far less about how I look now than I did 5 years ago. I have no time for that." We now have a brand new segment for you called Amanda Tries. Let's observe how awkwardly attempts to babble with boys.
Hi, my name's Amanda Lozon-Zwicker, and today we're gonna do awkward adventures together. Yay! So I'm new to the city, and with moving to the city, I have new fears to face, including public transportation, vegans, and talking to boys. So I thought today, let's talk to some boys. All right, so I'm here with
Brighton.
and I'm gonna ask him a few questions about dating. So what's your ideal date, probably?
Look, do I get to hold it?
You can hold it if you want.
Awesome. My ideal date would be like not going out to a restaurant for the first date. I'd say like going to like the movies or going for like a walk somewhere.
Yeah, like, do you like spaghetti? You could come over to my house and we could have spaghetti and Parmesan.
That sounds awesome. Then we
Oh
can
my
watch
god.
movies and stuff.
Oh my gosh, do you like
Do you like Netflix? I like Netflix.
Yeah. I can't afford Netflix.
Okay, see that's like YouTube and chill.
Perfect. Yeah, totally. And what's the most awkward thing about dating, do you think?
Definitely the first time you go to a restaurant and the waiter comes up and asks, "Is the bill separate or all together?"
Give her that look, like,
Yeah, like-
you paying tonight. For me, it's like when people start talking about their future. Like, if we were to have kids, would you be okay if I named our daughter Mayonnaise, but I shortened it to May?
That would not be happening.
What, but her name would be May, and no one would ask because it's short for mayonnaise. No one's
But
gonna
it could
guess
be like
that.
it could be like Maybelline. Like maybe it's Maybelline. Or,
Oh, maybe it's mayonnaise. Maybe it's
You never know. People
Maybelline.
would be making assumptions and she get made fun of.
That'd be perfect. All right. So we're gonna go out for some spaghetti
Yep.
and YouTube.
Awesome first date.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Oh, me too.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today, guys. What I learned was sometimes it's okay to step outside of your comfort zone, meet new people. I've got a date coming up. How exciting. Maybe I'll try some more new things, like public transportation or vegan food. Who am I kidding? Bacon is life. All right, see you guys next week.
It's Amanda. I wish I could meet new people, but with pants as tight as these, everyone knows that's as good as it gets.
Do you see that, Dick?
Yeah, it's plainly visible.
No, the bat beacon has been lit.
The back bacon's been bit. We better hurry.
When we come back, Craig will yell at a camera in an alleyway.
Holy jib arm! Don't go anywhere. Holy floor cube!
Welcome back to AC Talk, where we are always keeping it fresh.
Nothing says freshness like anger issues.
So, Craig, why are you pissed?
He doesn't even have a wedgie like I do.
Let's find out.
Halloween is this week, and as a kid, I was always really stoked about the whole free candy idea. I mean, think about it. You get to go out with your friends, dress up, no parental supervision, and just go nuts with this load of free junk food that you get. It's literally a child's dream. So, me and my friends were out, we're having a good time, and we pull up to this house, and this lady starts handing out little red boxes, and we're all looking at each other like, what are those? So anyway, we go away from the house and we start pulling out these little red boxes to see what she's given us. This lady She gave us raisins. Raisins? Are you kidding me? Raisins on Halloween? That's mad. That's like me running downstairs on Christmas morning, opening up a present, and then I get a Barbie doll because my parents mixed up the name on the wrapping paper. Raisins on Halloween. It nearly put us into a state of depression. We had to take a break and take a Kit Kat in order to get ourselves regrouped because this lady had the audacity to drop raisins in our bag on Halloween as a kid. I honestly still have nightmares about it till this day. So, this Halloween, don't be a terrible person and give out this disgusting candy and destroy kids' dreams. Don't be a sour grape.
You know, Craig, Algonquin includes counseling services in your tuition.
It's far bigger than that, Robin. I'm afraid we are about to witness the birth of a supervillain.
Gelatinous jump cuts, just like the Joker.
Hello, and welcome to the Danger Zone with your friendly host and neighborhood Joker. Halloween is fast approaching, and we all know what that means. It's time to kill the bats. Well, or enjoy some hilarious scare pranks. This week's game is going to be a little bit different. We're going to have a few images of a video of some poor sods getting scared. But by what? Nobody knows, except for me. The goal this week is to guess what in the video the person is getting scared by. So, to do that, I have a card with option A, a killer clown, like me. Or option B, a demon baby, like me again. My two arch nemesis, Brad Pitt, and
Brad Pitt.
will be playing my little game with me. It should be a spooky, fun time. So without further ado, let's get serious. So guys, you have your cards right there, right?
Yes, we do,
Indiana
Joker.
Rooney.
The devil child and the killer clown. Okay. Well, looks like we're ready to go.
It's a mirror of you.
It is. It's me. All right. Let's throw the first image on the screen. So, what do you think's gonna happen to this dude right here?
I feel like a devil child's gonna come out of there.
Really?
Looks like a nice place for a child. Perfect place to raise a baby. Has to be
Of course. Well, let's go and see what happens. Oh, you're completely incorrect. Oh my goodness. That is actually terrible.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what I would do in
That
that
is so
situation.
scary.
I should hire him
That
for
must
my
be his
band.
mother's bathroom with all the blood. Never mind.
It's, yeah, totally, 100%. All right, so next clip. What do you think's gonna happen to these lovely ladies right here?
I'm going for the devil child again.
Yeah. Look at that. That seems like a dead child on the ground. Must be a devil child.
I don't know. Let's look and see.
Never mind.
Are you sure?
Oh my God! Oh,
That is absolutely terrifying.
All right.
I thought normal
Absolutely
kids were scary
terrifying.
enough.
Yeah, they're insane. They're crazy. They're just like me. Okay, this one, there's a bunch of guys walking towards a baby carriage. What could possibly go wrong here, right?
There's a lot of art like a circus, so it must be a killer clown.
I'm gonna go for the obvious devil child.
So we're gonna have some opposition here. I like it. Okay, well, let's roll the clip and see what happens. Oh no, looks like they're clowns.
It's twice as nice.
You're my brothers, actually. Twice removed. I don't know if you knew that.
Those poor people.
Cousin John's
gosh.
not nice tonight, let me tell you. Okay, the next clip, please. There you go. What do you think's gonna happen to this guy right here? I mean, it's a garage, so anything could happen, really.
I don't see a clown car. It's probably a devil child.
I'm going for
Devil
the
dance.
clown.
Well, let's look and see what happens. And it's a clown. Correct again.
Au contraire. Yeah, it's a clown.
Oh, it's so
Oh.
freaky.
Nope.
Babe,
Oh my gosh.
don't leave your bag.
Nope.
That was the whole point.
That's a whole lot of nope right there. Okay, last clip.
Tie game.
Let's see. Yeah, it's a tie game right now, too. What do you think's gonna happen to her?
I'm gonna go for. I hope a child's not hiding in the garbage, so I'm going for killer clown.
Maybe she's leaving one in the garbage. Must be a devil child.
Let's go take a look and see what happens. Roll the clip. And
Shoot.
it's a killer child.
Oh, that's
my,
terrifying.
Oh my goodness.
All the kid did was turn her head. Jesus.
I know, it was crazy. Well, that's all she wrote. Did you like my little game? Did you have any suggestions for future episodes? Tweet us at AC Talk Official and let us know what you thought, what kind of game you should play in the future.
Hold on, Brad Pitt. Something's afoot. There's trouble at hand. We're not letting the Joker get away that easy.
That's where you're wrong, Bat Brains. I have one more riddle for you. What's quick, pale-skinned, and out of this studio.
What?
Me!
I was gonna guess that.
Oh well. So Robin, do you like video games?
Why, yes, Brad Pitt, I do.
Well, then you will enjoy this next segment we call Level Up.
Let's roll it then.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Level Up Reviews. I'm your host, Jeff Hay, and today we'll be looking at Super Mario Maker. And later in the episode, we'll be talking to Zach about his unique take on the game. But for right now, sit back, relax, eat some mushrooms, and we'll go rescue the princess in this week's episode. Super Mario Maker celebrates the 30th anniversary of everybody's favorite Italian plumber, Mario. The game focuses on 3 main areas: a random map generator, which lets you play 8 random maps; of course, the online community, which is dedicated to making sure that you have great maps that are challenging and easy, depending on your skill level; and of course, building your own maps, which is the fun of the game, right? Super Mario Maker is made by trusted game developers Nintendo Division 4, who have made such classics as Pikmin 3, and the new Super Mario Bros. Game for Wii U. Super Mario Maker is simply that. You have everything in the Mushroom Kingdom and more to make everything and anything you want in your own level. After you build the perfect platformer, you can easily share it with your friends with a quick press of a button. One thing I noticed about the game is that it is an unlock as you go. What this means is you need to play countless hours to get everything out of the game. Another downside is that there are no checkpoints in the levels, making some levels almost impossible. With all that being said, the game features tons of modes and opportunities that will keep you playing for hours. The game has an online community that brings on the nostalgia, which lets you relive all of the childhood levels that you grew up with. The game also has endless building combinations, so you can pretty much build anything that comes to mind. And last but not least, you can play those levels with your friends, so who doesn't like that, right? My overall score of the game is 8.5 mushrooms out of 10, as it features a creative and easy way for anybody to make the Mario levels of your dreams, easy shareability, and a great game community. You can pick it up right now at the Connection Campus Store at Algonquin College. Well, that's all I have to say for this week. Now we're going to throw to Zach with his unique take on Super Mario Maker.
30 years later, our favorite video game character is still keeping it fresh with his newest edition, Super Mario Maker. Now with this game, you can essentially make and create anything that comes to mind, as long as it's a 2D platform within the last 3 decades. It's not to say you're playing alone though. There's a huge community of online players that are both making and creating anything for free. You can log on to the Wii U network and play anything from your most difficult title to your easy peasy games. And again, you own the game, you can create and share anything for free. 9.5 stars out of 10, and that's because of the replay value. This game is gonna last the test of time. We're gonna be enjoying this game over and over again. Back to the studio.
Flabbergasted fireflowers, Bat Brit. What dangerously deranged and diabolically debilitated dogma will they determine to dissect downstream?
Don't don such a disturbed demeanor, my dear daring buddy.
Don't disperse. When we come back, Corey and Mitch will keep us updated on your Algonquin sports. Twisted transitions, Bat Brit.
Terribly true.
This time, these talented trailblazers tell the trending tale of today.
Take the tally, tall boys.
Hey Algonquin, and welcome back to yet another week of sports. I'm your host, Corey Whippler. Today we have a new host joining us. Let's welcome Mitch Brule.
Hey Corey, it's great to be here.
What do we have planned for our fans today,
Well,
Mitch?
Corey, we are going to revamp it this week. We have all the latest in AC sports news, and we have the Blue Jays as well. We have hockey talk, and we have the stellar Ottawa Fury.
Well, let's get it started with the Algonquins men's rugby team. The team made it over to the crossover part of the season this year, playing the Mohawk Mountaineers on Sunday, November 1st at 1 o'clock sharp. The boys are hoping to get themselves a win to continue a postseason push. In soccer news, both the women's and the men's teams have clinched their spot in the OCAA championships. The men go in with a 7-0-3 record, and the women had an amazing season, going undefeated with a 12-0 record. The OCAA championships start for both teams tomorrow, and we wish them both the best of luck.
And now in basketball, the men played their first game last Friday against La Cité Collégiale. The boys tried their best but fell short, with the final score being 61-49 for La Cité. Murphy Bayet, 3-year veteran of the team, led for Algonquin with 14 points, and on the other side, first-year player Hess Melee led for La Cité with 27. The women's team start their season tomorrow night at 6 o'clock sharp. And now in baseball news, breaking in Toronto this morning, Toronto Blue Jays GM Alex Anthopoulos will not return next season as GM of the team after rejecting a contract extension. The Blue Jays now add finding a new GM to an already extensive list of things to do this offseason, including signing star pitcher David Price.
In hockey news, regular season is in full swing now. Some teams are finding themselves in places that they're not really used to.
Well, let's take a look at the Anaheim Ducks, Corey, a team that was supposed to have a stellar season this year, but they find themselves shut out in 5 of their first 8 games, which is unheard of, seeing as they were only shut out 5 times all of last year.
That has a main issue with the fact that they got rid of their star goaltender, Jonas Hiller, over the summer. He signed with the Calgary Flames, and with Frederick Anderson being a good goalie, keep that in mind, he's not up to par of being a starter.
Yes, but that's not even really the main issue. Frederick Anderson's going to be a great goalie for this team going forward. It's really the lack of scoring that has not helped them so far. I mean, really, you can't win any games if you're not scoring goals, right? And so
true, yep.
Corey Perry and Ryan Getzlaff have not been the star players that they need so far.
Well, with Getzlaff, he's got a bit of an excuse on his side. He had appendicitis at the beginning of the season, so he had his surgery today from what we've heard, and hopefully in the next few days after his recovery, he'll be back to full pace.
True, and Corey, with the team that is not performing up to its standards going so well this season, you've got to look at their coaching in Bruce Boudreau.
Well, with Bruce Boudreau, he's been a good coach for the Anaheim Ducks, but I think it's time for him to go. He's in the hot seat right now. And I've heard speculation that Randy Carlyle might be making a comeback.
Randy Carlyle, a coach who did coach Anaheim for many seasons, he was fired last year in Toronto.
Yeah, that's true, but that's because he's an offensive coach. And when you've got a team that's got that offensive skill, but it's in individual players more than a team, then you've got that struggle, whereas he would do better in Anaheim. Being a longtime coach there, he's got that offensive talent that works well together.
You know, though, Corey, I don't know if his old style is one that I would go with going forward, though.
Well, I mean, you know what? We've got to wait and see what Anaheim has to, wait and choose. But I honestly think Getzlaff needs to pick it up.
Should be an interesting few weeks, Corey. Do you want us to talk about your favorite team? Tell us on Twitter who we should be talking about, and maybe you'll see us discuss it in the next week. Finally, in soccer news, the Ottawa Fury FC have clinched the fall championship in the NASL this week. Led by their head coach, Mark Dos Santos, the Fury have found their stride this season, only giving up 1 loss in 19 games. They now get ready to move on to the NASL semifinal, which you can catch at TD Place Sunday, November 8th at 3 p.m.
I'll make sure to keep my eye on them. Well, that's about all the time we have for today here at Sports Talk.
Thanks for tuning in. It's been real fun this week, Corey. I'm Mitch Brule.
And I'm Corey Whippler. We'll see you next week, Algonquin.
This week, Tricky ventured into unknown territory.
Vapid violations.
Let's see if they came out alive.
Irritable irony. And we weren't there to save them.
Yes, Robin, when Tricky travels to the unknown, that's where we draw the line. Roll the clip.
Hey, back again. I'm gonna go look for some ghosts. You know, Halloween's just around the corner. Gonna see if we can't find some specters where all those teens got murdered. Let's go. the fence. We're gonna start walking down this scary path now. Hopefully nothing jumps us, but no, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. We won't die. But if we do, tell our story. All right, well.
There's definitely some in those trees over there.
You're getting all this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. If we die, I want it on camera. Actually, that looks sketchy as fuck. You guys ready? Going into the belly of the beast. We die or we live.
Yo, what the f is that, son?
What? We died together. Alright. Alright, let's do it. I think it's welded shut. Oh. That's terrifying. You guys think there's any specters down there? Well, that was probably the least scary thing I've ever encountered. Just a bunch of water and a welded door. If that's your definition of scary, I pity you. Alright, we're coming up on house number 2. Or should I say spooky house number 2. Ooh, ghosts! What did we see? There's screams in the forest. We have to run. Oh God. Tell our story. Tell our story. Oh God.
Well, looks like Scarecrow's been busy. Today's program has been a journey of discovery
Through trials and tribulation
and affluent alliteration.
we've brought everyone in Algonquin College closer together, whether you're an awkward adventurer,
A veteran,
a human,
a manicure enthusiast,
a gamer.
a trespasseur.
You will always have a home here at AC Talk.
Next week on the show, Jeff and Zach will be reviewing a video game of the viewer's choice.
Tweet us at official AC Talk and let us know what video game review you want to hear next.
Netflix and Chill will be returning on next week's show.
And our boy Brandon is going to be touring around Algonquin giving students a pop culture quiz.
Do you hear that, Brad Pitt?
Yes, that's the sound of the show coming to an end, Robbie.
That's it. That's all, folks.
Have a fun and safe Halloween, everyone.
See you next Thursday.